How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to be doing something a little different. I've decided now that I kind of have the hang of things, I got the stream going, I don't have to really worry about quality reassurance because everything is ready. So with that said, I'm going to start a series. I'm going to call it I Build, You Draw. So in the spirit of Halloween, because it's Spooky-tober, and I want us to embrace the spirit of Halloween, right? I want you guys to get involved into whatever Halloween themed anything. Just do it. All right, carve a pumpkin, decorate, for example. I think it's very important for you guys to draw, right? I draw. That looks awfully wrong, but it's a cat in a ghost costume. The concept was ghosts, right? So here it is, an eraser and a sharpener. Why? Because you're gonna need to sharpen your pencils, bro. Sharpen your fucking pencils. All right. Don't you forget it. This one's fucking crazily sharp, bro. Look at that shit. That is gnarly as fuck. We can start drawing. So open up Pinterest and just look up some ghost pictures. Look up a ghost picture and start drawing. There is no judgment here. This is our playroom. So you can draw whatever the fuck you want, and you don't have to feel bad about it. You don't have to feel guilty about it. Just release that guilt or whatever the fuck feeling you get of I don't feel comfortable drawing because I don't believe in my artistic ability. Well, guess what? Throw that shit out the window. And now start drawing. So kind of debating whether or not to do it in creative or survival, but we're gonna do it in creative just for I want to be able to push my limits and not take so long to get those resources in Minecraft. So yeah, I kind of had thought about it for a second, but yeah. So this is my creative world, right? Now we're gonna be building this portal somewhere in this mansion, right? Somewhere in this mansion, and we want to make it feel part of the plot, right? Which right now this world doesn't really have any cohesion. Like, it's not cohesive at all. So I'm curious how that's gonna go. I'm only bound to the physical world I am in. Like, that is it. I will build you something interesting. And I say that because I know people that build awesome shit, and especially when they have no restrictions. For example, you right now at home, you're going to be drawing, and you can draw whatever the fuck you want. But right now we're working on ghosts, okay? You can't really work on whatever the fuck you want. But you're drawing a ghost, okay? And you shouldn't feel guilty about you drawing that ghost, right? You should feel comfortable drawing a ghost because I told you to draw a ghost. And also because you probably haven't drawn in a minute. So this is a moment for you to start asking yourself, damn, when was the last time I did this? You know, when was the last time I was in this mind state of just wanting to draw? And when I do that, I tend to get lost, right? Get lost in the sauce. Once you get lost and you get your rhythm going, you start seeing an image that might resonate with you, and then you can start building on that. So let's start there. Just go like this. Look, go like this. Just to get that courage of just drawing on paper, right? To some people, their hardest part is when paper and pen meet, right? That's the hardest part for them. So let's start there. I'm gonna be happy creating in general. You know what I mean? You gotta start loving the process. You gotta start being a little more present. You gotta be aware of its social implication, you know? So this seems like a great place to build a portal right here. You see this? This seems like a very weird place, but I also want it to be something magical, something transcendent, right? So we're gonna build it here. Let's start by building its foundation for sure. So let's get a foundation going. Now it's gonna be a dark portal, so we're gonna have to use some of these right here. Properly put on. There you go, bam. So it's on. Now this is the portal, right? Alright, this is the portal right here. Alright, cool. But now we want to make it look a little more ancient, more pizzazz. Because this right here, this is level 1 builder shit right here. Level 1 builder status. Do you want to be known as level 1 guy? No. I'm not. I don't know about you, but not so much me. Alright, cool. So it's kind of like, boom. Alright. So now we're giving it a little more personality, right? It has a little bit more personality. Just a bit, just a tad bit. Not a lot, but just a tad bit. It's like a shirt, you know, it's wearing clothes. Oh shit. Cool. Alright. So we got, I see a flow going. I see the purple, I see the light darks, and so I see a scheme already happening. Like organically, it just kind of happens, you know. Like you get a scheme sometimes, and you just gotta like keep with it, you know, or keep tabs on it, or just keep an eye on it. Is what I'm trying to say. Schemes like color schemes or anything like that, they usually tend to come like out of nowhere sometimes. So it's kind of like you gotta just keep an eye on it. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but maybe one day you'll understand what I mean. Much like this, right? Like that. Nah, that's like this. What the fuck? Alright, cool. That was pretty cool. There you go. Kind of gives it, kind of rounds up the edges a little bit. It's one thing I noticed. Sometimes it's better to round off, to corner some edges. Because, I don't know, just like after a while, like, pretty dope. Fuck, I need to go to the bathroom, Luki. Kind of takes away from it from the below, you know. You want to be able to see it. See, like down here, for example, from some builders that I've noticed, they make it so you can see it from different angles. I'm kind of just gardening. Why it's so fucking dark? Alright, cool. So we got that. And then what? We gotta build a way to get up there too. We can build something to climb, but right now I'm kind of just focused on this. The perfect sound for this right now. Pretty good. What are these builds I be building, bro? It's okay though. I don't give a fuck. Remember, it's not about what you build. We can even add another layer to this. We could actually add another layer to that. Legit. If we wanted to, we can add one more layer. Fuck it, let's do it. Why not? Let's add one more layer to it. Alright, there you go. So why not? We can. I've seen people do that where they do 2 layers of portals because it looks fucking badass. That's why. Alright, it's on the roof, so we should probably, we have something to work with. Alright. It just looks like a fucking, you know what it is? Since the building and this is the same color, then we should add some textural elements to the front. So let's add, let me see, I'm trying to think what I could do with this. Alright, so then when you walk into it, it kind of feels... Alright, cool. So let's add some chains. Chains. Add some chains. Add some light. Let's add some lanterns. Damn, bro. Our portal, which is pretty dope, not gonna lie. So for us to really give it perspective, it's gonna need one more portal. Alright, cool. So that is the main building block so far. Sick. So now it looks like a sword. Now it kind of looks like a sword. So now let's get the handle, which is gonna be brown. It's gonna be brown because that's what handles are made out of. Or it can be black, mud, or it can be black. Or it can be black. It doesn't have to be brown, you know? Or I don't know what anybody says, but that shit looks like a sword, bro. That shit looks like a sword. Let's go to bed real quick just so I can show you guys in the daylight. And tell me that's not fucking spooky, bro. Come on. So this is the kind of the way. Definitely gonna make some. I'm gonna add a little bit to it, but I mean for today, this is what we got so far. All right. Yeah, this is our project for today. If you guys had fun, I hope you did. This is something very simple. I didn't want it to be too complex, where it felt like, oh my god. I'm so stressed out. This is taking me forever. But this, I feel happy about. This. Little missing parts right here. But this I can live with. Let's go into a portal. Fuck it. Let's go check it out. See what's inside. We got this one. Let's get our sword out. Even though I won't need it because it's fucking creative mode. You know. Copper sword. Oh, bro. We got copper swords now? Hell yeah. Dude, copper season's gonna be lit, bro. Dude, copper sword, huh? It's crazy. Damn, bro. I never get to do this in fucking... in survival mode. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is the part where I tell you, let me see your guys' drawings. I want to see what you guys made. And if there's any way you guys can show me, please send it on Instagram, TikTok. I'm gonna probably make like somewhere so we can share our art in the future. But yeah, if you guys are done, I want to see it. Let's see what you got. You made something. Congratulations, we're done. We're done, guys. This was everything pretty much. This was our experience together to be able to create something. If you guys enjoy the content, please like, subscribe, follow. It would mean a lot to me because I'm kind of going through this creative journey with you guys. And I'm trying to get more comfortable being an artist, being that artist I am. So this is a way for me to kind of incentivize you guys to also kind of express yourself, because in this world we might get a little lost in whatever we're doing, and taking a step back and to really reflect on where your goals or your drive is. Drawing can help you do that, much like exercise or whatever it may be. I should exercise a little more, honestly, but drawing is a foundation for creatives. It's a open canvas to limit it to whatever you can draw on that piece of paper. So thank you so much